Hey everybody. I know this is going to be a bit late in the game, but you'll forgive me. That's because I was trying very hard to ignore the constant stream of stupid. But it gets to the point where you really can't. So even though Stardusk's video, which I'll tell you about in a minute, came out like a week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, I'm just now getting around to making the dissection of the ridiculous shit that he pretends to know about. This is just a little sort of a synopsis. The guy is intellectually empty, fails to cite anything. The closest he ever comes to citing anything at all is telling us more or less the minute at which a particular girl writes what video talks about femininity. If I recall correctly, he doesn't mention what video that actually is. He's just not an intellectually minded person. He's a preacher. He's a poser. And ultimately, if the MGTOWs that listen to this are relying on him as their champion, I suggest you look elsewhere. The guy is an empty shirt, essentially. He makes no points. He overgeneralizes everything. He contradicts his own principle of not generalizing about MGTOWs. But yeah, if you want the complete thing, which seriously, you gotta have intestinal fortitude to sit through that. I sat through it and point by point addressed at least the major concerns. But yeah, he's invited to respond, although I hold out no hopes that it'll be any more intellectually rigorous than what I've already heard. Yeah, this is, this is, if you want to know what the hell is in that video, it's Much Ado About Nothing. It's protestations of innocence from the guy holding the knife. The Woolly Bumblebee made a 5-minute video. It takes him 15 minutes to go through the video without ever actually quoting anything that he finds objectionable. He doesn't cite any sources. I just guess he's presuming that I should believe him because he says so. And he's hurtful to the movement. Not to me. I could give a shit. But he hurts every young man that is having problems in their life by pretending to know something about something that he clearly knows nothing about. There's even a portion of the video where he derides the Woolly Bumblebee for giving supposed C- dating advice, when by his own admission, he runs the channel he's got so that he can learn about people. So clearly he's not an expert yet. And if you're to rely on experience, he's not an expert either because he's gone his own way. So how much could he possibly know about anything relating to women or relating to dating? But, there's more to it. If you are feeling masochistic, go for it. I'll upload that video next, but I'm telling you, he's a pseudo-intellectual poser. He's a man-child in the promised land. And it's a pathetic excuse for manhood. It's an example of the most rank kind of cowardice, of the most rank kind of intellectual dishonesty, of the most rank kind of stupidity. So, if you feel like sitting through it, there'll be a link in the low bar to the original video. There'll be a link to the other video. And, but really, you gotta really like pain if you're gonna sit through that bullshit. So yeah, have a good one.